আপনারা দেখছেন ILFL Soccer Night.
Good evening, welcome back, and here we go for the third segment of the show, and it's the Veterans League, the ILFL and the Shanali Otis Veterans League that's taking place each and every Thursday at good old Mabley Green. That's where we're going, and we're going now to the first division. Remember, we've got two divisions taking place on the same night, and we're looking at the first division, those teams who are battling around, leaving the Premier Boys to do those things, and these are the guys looking to jump up there. We're going to take a look at Stepney Legends, who are taking on the Weavers Vets. Weavers we know a lot about, Stepney we've heard a lot about, and now it's time to see them all in action. We've got video highlights of the game that took place last Thursday between the Weavers Vets and the Stepney Legends. Here it is. We had a good long look at Weavers and Stepney, and between the two teams over 40 minutes, only one goal went in, and that was a goal to Stepney, not the formality and walkover that maybe a lot of people were suggesting, but they are the two, on paper, top teams in that division. There were two other games in the first division of the Vets League. Bondu Vets beat Mostin by 2-0, and it was a draw between the Tower Hamlets B side and Riverside, 2 goals each. And this is what the table looks like in that first division. Stepney, 3 games, 3 wins, all looking good. But then everybody behind them, it's not something for them to walk away with. Mostin and Bondu are there, win, draw, and a loss each. So they felt all sides of the pain and eaten all parts of the pie, it seems, in that division already. Jim, how's Mostin finding it? 3 games, good fun.
It's good fun, but it's been tough.
It's tough.
Bondu Vets Thursday. Oh my God, we were given a complete runaround.
Yeah.
The pace of the game, the movement. I mean, we spoke about it after the game. It's almost like my head was spinning at the end.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult to keep up with players 10, 15 years in junior.
Yeah.
And what's kind of impressed me with this, we're only in the first division. We're not even playing in the Premier, which is, again, another level.
Yeah, another level.
But the pace is incredible. In actual fact, I said to my guys on Sunday, you guys need to come over on a Thursday and see the passion that these guys are showing. I mean, no one wants to lose these games.
It's not a kick around.
Oh, no, it isn't. Nobody is turning up for fun. I mean, we won our first game the week before, and it was like a bunch of kids celebrating in a changing room afterwards. It's incredible to see guys 40s, 50s. One of our boys is 60 next year, next month. And to see these guys celebrating like 15-year-olds, it's
good
incredible.
for them, though, isn't it?
And that's why I'd like to see some of the younger players come along and watch some of these games. They could learn a lot. They could learn a lot.
We've said it for a long time about the Vets League, and it's living up a challenge. Even as the new boys, Mostin, have come in, they're finding out for themselves. Let's take a look quickly what happened in the Premier Division in the Vets League. The results are as follows. Beaumont, hard-fought 1-0 win over Aberhany. London Tigers beat St Catherine's by 3-1, and Bromley beat Tower Hamlets by 2-1. And what that does with the Premier Division, it's kind of flips it on its head. If you think about how the Vets League was last time round, Beaumont, 3 games, 3 wins. Tower Hamlets Vets, 3 games, no wins, sitting at the bottom. Rash, I'll turn to you again. Beaumont, it's like all your Christmases and summers this season, from youth right the way through.
Yeah, we had a perfect week for the Beaumont camp, with the youth team winning, the senior team winning, and the masters winning, so I can't really complain. All 3 teams winning. The best thing is we haven't conceded a goal, so that for me is very impressive, but it's early days, it's only 3 games, so I'm not getting too excited. It's just game by game.
Guys, listen, while we've got a little bit of time left in the show, like I said, we've spoken about Unity Cups to come, all kind of things to come. Summer League is happening again this year. Jim has decided to take on a large slice of the organisation and hosting and bringing it all to you. So, Jim, I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk to the world and tell them about a little snippet of what's going to come with Summer League.
Well, we're hoping to build on the success of last year's Summer League. We've got a provisional date so far of the 17th of May. We're looking to bring 24 teams with 3 divisions of 8, which will give everyone 7 games. So there'll be no semi-finals, final, it will be a straight league format. I think one of the big attractions for it is we're going to have 3 officials, which is unusual in this type of tournament. So you'll have a referee and you'll have 2 linesmen, which I know on some of the clubs I've already spoken to is a big, big selling point for them. Managed to keep the price down as well. It's only a £550 entry fee. I'll leave Rashi to touch on the prize money. So for me personally, it's about clubs. We're trying to give preference to the ILFL clubs first. Obviously we'll bring clubs outside. So what I would personally suggest is any clubs in the league now that want to enter this tournament need to get in touch ASAP. They've got a deadline of 28th of February to get their application form, which they can download from the site and pay their deposit. Then they've got the balance, which is £150 by the way. Then they've got the balance to pay by the 31st of March. So I personally am very much looking forward to it. And I don't know if you want to touch on the
just
prize
to add on
money.
that, it's basically it's an open, so there's no restrictions on any ethnicity, etc. So it's open to all teams, whichever part of London or whichever team you play for. There's no restrictions, and the unique thing also about it is just it's a short summer. So it's not going to take up all 3 months. So you're looking at 7 weeks. So you have that option, obviously, to have more breaks because I know winter season comes later on. We had a successful season last season. So again, we're urging teams to come forward, and we kept the price down. We didn't increase the price, although we gave more officials. Nets are done, corner flags are done. There's nothing needs to be done. No payment for referees. You just come and play, and all is organised by the officials or by the league itself.
Nice and easy. There it is. Easy peasy and all that about the lemons. You turn up, you play in the Summer League, and it gives you the football that you're looking forward to. I know some teams like to see it as a great little wind down from the end of the season. Some use it as a pre-season. Whatever you do, people are always looking for players. That's the place to go and try them out, see what they're all about. If nothing else, it might be a little bit more relaxed than Vets League on a Thursday. I don't think it is, though. It's the ILFL Summer League. We're going to tell you more about that, like I said, with the weeks to come. Can I just show you 1 or 2 things now that I need to do that I haven't done yet previously in the show? Here's your fixtures for Thursday night's Vets League to come. In the Premier Division, we've got St Catherine's Vets against Aberhany, Bromley versus Sire, Tower Hamlets versus London Tigers, and the way that's looking, that could be a meat feast for London Tigers. In the First Division, Riverside take on Weavers, Tower Hamlets take on Mostin, and Bondu take on Redbridge. And with Stepney not playing, that's a chance for Bondu and Mostin, beg your pardon, to do something and get themselves right up there at the top of the table. There's fixtures on Sunday. Here we are. We're going to run through those very quickly as well. In the Second Division, Redcoat Almazan, Tower Hamlets B v Robin Hood Tigers. We touched on in the first section, as we did with Riverside versus Beaumont Youth. We've also got in the First Division, Burdett Bow, Reach Out take on Bromley Juniors, Stepney B take on SETA. That's a good game, looking forward to that. And Weavers take on St Catherine's. And with the Prem Division now beginning to take shape, there's a big game taking place in the Premier Division. But starting at the bottom, you've got Sire v Bromler, Island versus Stepney, Beaumont v Leytonstone. Big game, London Tigers v West End. Nanu is taking place at Regent's Park.
For the first time?
For the first time in West London town. So all you West London supporters of London Tigers and West End, looking forward to a fantastic game. And I hear it's probably going to have the most supporters that we've ever had for a league game. Prediction?
Prediction, really tough to say. Both teams doing fantastic in the league. London Tigers are in pole position. West End, they've got 2 games in hand, and if they win both of these games, then they'll be on the same level as London Tigers. But they have to win those games. People have to, remind themselves that they have to win those games. And the Tigers have already won those 2 games, and they're up there. So I would say, although Tigers are up there, West End are under pressure to win.
Okay, and just very quickly from you, Rashad, in a word.
I think West End will pull off a result.
West End, Shax, in a word.
Tigers.
Tigers. Always has to be the obstinate one. Listen, Jim, Shaq, Rash, Nanu, thank you very much. Thanks to you for watching the show. We are out of time. They're pulling me out of the chair. So I'll say good night to you, and we'll see you next Monday for another instalment of the ILFL Soccer Night show. Good night.